On the spot news media, we got the latest news. We don't care about the views, we just representing right. Put local news internationally every night. On the spot, wave that Jamaican flag from left to right. Let's get it right, y'all know the type. We ain't dealing with the hype. We make it take flight.
Yeah man, my viewers and subscribers, what one. A blessed and wonderful Sunday morning to each and every person out there tuning into On The Spot News Media. Now my peeps, you don't know how we do it over on this side each and every morning. We have to give thanks and praise to the Most High Creator for the preservation of life, because life is indeed the greatest. So in the morning, my peeps, I have a few stories to share with you, the regular members of Chan Public and also members of the diaspora. So please like the video, share the video, watch the entire vlog so you can get a full understanding and a better appreciation of everything we are going in Jamaica. So watch this now, my peeps. Today near Sunday, the day when some of the regular ones them out there traverse the church. So whilst doing so, my peeps, please remember On The Spot News Media, its loyal viewers and subscribers in your immediate prayers. You definitely see how Jamaica run right and now, so you know for sure. So we need that to know more than ever. And to all of the regular ones them out there in the kitchen I deal with the finger licking chicken, you don't know, say blessings on this official red rice and roaster day. Yeah man, me I tell you. And to all of the regular ones them out there also, who is just traversing these streets, going about your regular business from Moran Point to the Grill Point. As always, my peeps, safe travel, pan the gravel, and continuously look out on the corner, yeah, cause the old dirty corner boy them always out there. Alerts, yeah man. So I'm gonna kick it off in the morning, my peeps, with a very classic example of when Platinum One did it shoot. Yeah man. So tune in, watch the video. This is a perfect example of that Jamaican saying, watch.
Me a bad boy. I mean, I'm bad Indian man. I mean, run the place, man. I will decide who fi dead and who fi live, man. As pretty as you see me, man, I will decide anything they are true. Enough thing me not tell you about, man. So I don't want some people come play with me thing and feel something a joke thing about, man. I want to take a suck your mother batty boy. You know, man, who you. Me have rifle with tall and me batty boy. When me spend 3 points too much feet. Me a rifle with tall and me.
Oh man.
With drum belly pan it. Me stop fire clip a drum belly. God kill me for lie, me I tell. And that's why I make every police and soldier come and listen every time. Hear that, bad man? And we do it for children if you don't want to hear. And we do it. Hear that?
Oh well, so to the little Cppz them out there, when I need forget when a little piece of cardboard and no markers ready, because protesting is most definitely going to be the order of the day. When Officer Yeman pick and team and this criminal element you meet. Yeah man. So anyway my peeps, make a move right on into this morning's set of stories. So the first one that we are going to talk about is a Jamaican Canadian man who is said to be a dancehall DJ, or what we would call a selector in a Toronto, Canada. But I don't know, say them fly in and out and come do some shows here and there, and you don't know, still keep the Jamaican dancehall music alive, yard and abroad. So we get to understand, say him get booked for a show at O'Neill's place. And the dancehall DJ or selector, as we would call it, is presently on your screen. He has since been identified as DJ Thompson. Now, sad to say, DJ Thompson is no longer among the land of the living, as a criminal element took his life a few nights ago. On the Spot News Media received a video footage of the actual knockings and clappings. I may I tell you, clear-cut case of setup. Yeah, man. So I'm going to show the part of the clip that I can show to you. And then, of course, we get right on into the meat of the matter. Now watch.
No thought.
Okay, so if you never reach a problem.
So I had to cut it right there because right after the transaction, that is when the criminal element pulled from his waistband a firearm and pumping several bullets into the now deceased man's body. So the now deceased, who has since been identified as Wayne Thompson, otherwise known as Worl Great in the dancehall space, was doing a transaction with that criminal element because he also sells merch, t-shirts and hats. So as you could have seen, where he handed a hat to the man and the man fitted the hat on his head. And as soon as he fitted the hat on his head, he dropped it on the ground, intentionally so. So by the time Wayne looked down, him down in him waist and up with the strap and full him up, leaving him lifeless. Same place, on the spot. Now that's a clear setup. And as many persons who have shared the same sentiments stated that don't just look upon the Cppz and ClapWeh alone. Look on where it could be coming from. And many people share the same sentiments as on the Spot News Media that the order, the whole setup, the hit was probably placed on him from in his immediate circle, same place in Toronto, Canada. Yeah, man. He's a brother where we get to understand, say, have a heart full of love for a whole heap of people, including his close families and friends. In fact, he was seeking to get some iPhones to bring to his friends in Jamaica. I'm pretty sure he got them, and probably some of you listening to the voice of On The Spot News Media was probably the recipient of one of those cell phones. So I'm going to play an audio clip with Wayne Thompson, aka Worl Great, seeking to get phones to bring to Jamaica to make sure that him friends them can have a Merry Christmas. Boy, me I tell him my peeps, the thing rough, but anyway, listen.
But differently still, dog, we need some iPhone, bro. Like, honestly, the dog, them at Jamaica, they want some iPhone, bro. So, I know say you have your iPhone buyer and everything like that, but try to get some for me too, dog. Different from yours. That's something I say, like, we need some phone, dog. Because I go a yard and I want, and dog, them say they need some phone. And the phone, them, it all depends how you give me them still, dog. Like, if you give me it for half price, if you give me phone them for half price, then I can take about 5 of them from you.
Well, me just hope that the dogs them where I make reference to, is just a name for some regular youths. I don't know how we talk more time. Why go on my G, why go on my Jenna, why go on my dog type of thing. And not actual dogs as in regards to criminal elements, because many of us, we go to foreign land, get successful, and for some reason of the sort, instead of we disassociating ourselves from criminals, we try to align ourselves with criminals because we want that street credibility there. Yeah, man. So I just hope another dogs, as in the criminal elements, them in the streets, indeed I try get some phone for, because if so be the case, him probably get himself caught up or mixed up in a certain things where him not supposed to inner or bite off a little bit more than where him can chew. Yeah, man. But anyway, on the Spot News Media will continue to make checks into this particular fatal knockings and clappings and see if we can unearth more as it relates to his passing and update you subsequently. Yeah, man. So anyway, make we continue. Now, over there in the troubled, war-torn, crime-riddled St. Catherine South Police Division, a man was fatally conned up by a police after an alleged knife attack. In this day and time, we need to understand, say, you can't bring knife, go on gun war, cause you go clearly lose that type of fight there. Because for a knife be effective, the person must be within striking distance. For that be effective, as a matter of fact, it goes right across the board for just about any weapon, but for the knife, at least arm's length distance, for it be of any form of effective type of danger to the person who you intend to use it upon. But as it relates to the gun, the striking distance is much further, way further than the knife. So when you bring a knife to a gun war, you fight a losing battle. So the St. Catherine South Police are still trying to ascertain the identity of a man who was fatally conned up by the police on Friday night after he allegedly knifed up another man repeatedly so and later attacked a policeman. So reports reaching on the Spot News Media would suggest that sometime around 8:45 p.m. the unidentified man used a knife to knife up a customer service representative in Cumberland, Portmore, St. Catherine. So an alarm was raised by residents and the attacker, who was still armed with the said knife, a policeman, attempted to accost the criminal element along Newland Road. It is alleged that he then attacked the policeman with that said knife and the policeman have conned him up. He was subsequently assisted to the Spanish Town Hospital where he was pronounced, you know what. The knifing victim remains hospitalized. Again, my peeps, sometimes we can't make our ego get the better of us. If knife up a man, police come into play and you want knife up a squad where you expect you gonna get. Boy, another classic case of instant karma, I guess. Now a bus driver lose 3 pints yesterday in another knifing up type of incident. Him get some knife joke right through his neck, and all of that took place in Spanish Town, St. Catherine. So the St. Catherine North Police is presently investigating that attack. The attack took the life of a 34-year-old bus driver identified as Nicholas Leach, otherwise known as Flexing at the Streets. He's of a Elton Park address in Spanish Town. So reports suggest that sometime around 11 a.m., the bus driver was traveling on a Toyota Coaster bus, which was being driven by a colleague. So upon reaching the vicinity of a popular store along Young Street in Spanish Town, 2 men jump on the bus. And immediately the 2 men them see him and just start juke him in the side of him neck. Boy, may I tell you. And then just jump off of the bus and escape on foot in a Spanish Town. Videos received by On The Spot News Media shows the driver gapping for dear life, hang on, trying very best to hang on to dear life by a thread. And everybody just stand up around him, watching him bleed out and a gap. And him body just make some little small shakes, whilst the last little breath of life I leave him. But everybody around him was more so concerned about videoing him losing him 3 pints more than assisting him to get the much needed assistance in the nearby Spanish Town hospital. Probably, who knows, they could have saved his life, or him probably would have lost his life whilst undergoing treatment. But for just dead, they just have video just so nobody now help. Boy, may I tell you, it's rough. Can you imagine being there on that ground, battling for life, hanging on to life by a thread, and your last memories before you pass off onto the next life, to the afterlife? It's just persons around you videotaping you meeting your demise. Nobody now try to assist, nothing at all, them just dead. A who that, a who this, a way him do, a could a way him go on with type of thing. Nobody now push a foot for lend a helping hand. Boy, this age of social media has made us so heartless and cold, where we're more worried about a viral video of a man hanging on to life by a thread than assisting that very same man. Really sad, but this is our present day reality. And people also need to understand that you see the same thing what you do or how you treat somebody when they are definitely in need. Nobody feels it got any different when your time come. Sad to say. So I guess we all need to do better and give an helping hand when it is definitely needed. Yeah, man. So the last thing that we're going to talk about, my peeps, is coming out of Western Jamaica. Out of the most murderous police division, we are talking about the St. James Police Division, where a 19-year-old criminal element identified as Andino Joseph come from around a Cppz in a bigger set there, so in a St. James. He has been arrested and charged with a fatality. Yeah, man. He was accused of taking the life of 32-year-old Fitzroy Williams, who come from Cppz district, also in a St. James, on December 11th. So the Cambridge police stated that sometime around 7 p.m., Williams, the now deceased, was walking along the roadway when the criminal element Andino Joseph approached him and opened gunfire, hitting him all over the upper body and head. The police were summoned, and upon their arrival, the criminal element was definitely no longer there, whilst the now deceased man spread out like a sheet, no longer among the land of the living. So on the 19th of December, the criminal element Andino Joseph was arrested during a targeted operation in the Coral Gardens police area. He was positively identified and was subsequently charged. His court date is presently being finalized. So another decent spot of work again by the squad of them. Yeah, man. So anyway, my peeps, remember to like, share, subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned to On The Spot News Media as I continue to bring you fresh news and updates in subsequent newscast. On The Spot News Media. Yeah, man.